A boy from Long Island, New York could find out today if he'll be allowed to play on a girls' field hockey team.
For 2 years, he played without a problem, but as Terrell Brown reports, the controversy began when he was kicked out.
It's a rough and tumble sport, played with no pads or helmets, just shin guards and a stick. This is field hockey. And for as long as 14-year-old Keeling Polaro can remember, this game is his passion.
I just love playing because it's just so much fun.
Polaro was born in the U.S. but raised in Dublin, Ireland, where the sport is widely popular. But when he returned to New York 2 years ago, he found out that boys didn't play field hockey. Girls did.
Did it ever make you want to stop playing?
Not at all.
In order to play on a girls' team, Polaro had to get special permission from Section 11, the group that regulates high school sports on Long Island. And even when he was told he had to wear a skirt like the rest of his teammates, he didn't think twice.
You ever get picked on?
My friends will make jokes about it, but like they're not mean jokes. They're like sarcastic, funny jokes. Like I laugh along.
Do you care?
Nope, as long as I'm playing.
Last season, Polaro was good enough to make the varsity squad as an 8th grader. He's only 4'8" and barely over 80 pounds, yet went head-to-head with girls who towered over him.
So you want to mostly get low?
But I saw firsthand what Polaro lacks in physical heft. He makes up for it with heart. It's that commitment to the sport that quickly won the respect of coaches, teammates, and opponents alike. It seemed Polaro had found a fit, until one day this past March.
Somebody told you that you couldn't play for this team anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. That, like, I thought it was a dream and that they would let me play.
Even though Polaro's presence on the girls' team was never controversial, Section 11 officials, the same committee that allowed him to play in the first place, decided to kick him out. The group believes that Polaro's stick play and advanced field hockey skills had adversely affected the opportunity of females to play the sport. Simply put, he got too good.
We feel he's being discriminated against based on his sex because he's not the best player on the team. He's not the fastest. He's certainly not the strongest.
One place where there's no controversy is here at Southampton High School. This is where Polaro plays field hockey, and almost everyone, from students and teachers to opposing players at other schools, wants Polaro back on the team. Keeling has become such a great part of our program, Polaro's teammates wrote, and for him not to be able to play is going to crush him and all of us.
And there aren't any other options here on Long Island for him to play with other boys his own age.
But if the ban is upheld, the Polaros are prepared to fight in court using Title IX, a 40-year-old federal law that ensures women and girls have equal access to school sports.
I feel like Title IX should be supporting this child, my son, this time.
You know what you're doing is rare.
We do know that, but this child is rare. This whole situation is quite rare.
Rare and difficult to win. Cynthia Augello, a lawyer who has litigated similar Title IX cases, says removing Polaro from his team was reasonable.
While he's out there playing, if some female is on the bench that wouldn't have been on the bench otherwise, that's what Title IX protects.
You work to get better, and you work to improve your skills, and he's essentially being punished for it. Does that seem fair?
One would like to think that there should be a law that should help him in this situation. Unfortunately, Title IX in this situation might not be it.
Why does it mean so much to you?
Because it means so much to him.
How badly do you want to play on that team?
So bad. I'm hoping that in the end they will let me play and they'll change their minds.
For CBS This Morning, Terrell Brown, Southampton, New York.
You're
Great
a parent.
kid. I am a parent. You know, it's a tough thing. You understand why the law was put in place, but you know, like the mom said when Terrell asked, you know, why do you care so much about this? As she said, as a parent, because her son cares so much about it, because it's important to him. And interesting the support he has, even from opponents who say, let him play.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where you look at the individual and say, there's great justice here, and at the same time you understand the purpose of the law, which had to do with lots of people.
Yeah. It is kind of funny, though, isn't it, that field hockey is really a female sport in the U.S.?
Indeed.
Because I used to always remember thinking I would watch the Olympics and say, we don't have boys field hockey teams at my school, and yet that's what you see in the Olympics. Kind of funny thing.
Yeah.